Hello, and welcome back. 6:15 Thursday evening sourcing video and the music. So I just went up to the Goodwill, Savers, and the Habitat for Humanity. Goodwill, so I don't go there often. Nothing there. So then I went over to Savers. Had a little interesting time there. Did pick up a few things. Some books mainly that I got today. A Grateful Dead cassette. You know what? I'll get to it. All right. So ultimately, since I did get other things like this right here at Savers, so that was $7, and then I got maybe a 6x4 bedroom rug that is a real blown up picture of an Xbox controller that's up in daughter's room. And so that, and then a couple other things here. And I had a $25 off 50 or more at Savers, so I used that. So in between these numbers isn't really going to reflect directly. But if there's a Savers stickers on any of this stuff here, I'll show what it was. All right, so the interesting find. So we have a $2 book from Savers. This is How to Identify Mushrooms to Genus 1. Yep. So it is another one of those quite exoteric. Not all. I've sold a couple other mushroom books before. So this is like $25. There are other ones that are listed, and it has to be the genus 1. And these ones right here are low 20s to high 20s. I got another smaller book. I may have. All right, we will continue with the Savers run. This Avraham's Good Week by whomever here. Grigori Cardos. That guy. No idea what it is. It is not a book club. It does have someone's. I thought I had a dedication. Yeah. So there's a dedication to it. It's not signed by the author. It's just a dedication on that page to whomever got it. And this is a first edition. Typing in Terapeak to have sold with the cost and the shipping anywhere from $35 to $50. So for the $3, will I spend that for a book that's only 2 had sold? Yeah, because I knew I was going to be using that coupon. And you also get 5 books. If you scan 5 books, you get 1 free. So this mushroom one was free. Or I paid $2 for that. This one was free, however you want to look at it. And I still use that coupon, which then brought the price down quite a bit. So it was probably $2. All right. 3 weeks in spring, and so there's a trend here. These do not have barcodes, right? That one does not have a barcode. This one does not. This one does not, which I'm going to talk about that one here in a minute. The other 2 do not. This is a family that learned how to live and love and beat the devil. This is a true love story. It is true. It has a happy ending. Still, this is about $40 to $50. $3 book. And those do sell quite regularly. And this is a first edition second print. You have the book, this one here. It's called The Edge. So this is by Ferguson. So this is another one that I have. It's in a different sourcing video. It looks like a whole bunch of newsletter cutout points. I think one had Pete Rose or something in it. So this is a different edition or different printing. Maybe also a different edition. So I will take the other one and I will add this one to that. And it wasn't really the intent. These ones sell for like $30. The other one is a little older, has a little more wear, so I'll put the two together, try to get like 70 out of it, out of the two of them. So there's that. And then at Habitat for Humanity, books are fill it back for $3. I only got 2 books, so they're $1 if you don't do that anyhow. So I would have to have at least 4 for it to make sense. So I got to charge $1 a book for these. This is William Buckley Jr. Overdrive. Not quite sure on what it's all about. This is a book club edition, very tight bind. A 1983 printing of it. 25 bucks. So I paid $1. This is a pretty cool one. So anyone who is privy to the horror genre, this is Clive Barker. Very clean edges, clean spine. That's about as much as it opens. It's called In the Flesh. I have seen the future of horror, and its name is Clive Barker, Stephen King. Right. So this is still only about 20, maybe a little more, 25 bucks, but I paid $1. They do sell pretty quick, mainly because of Clive Barker, and the horror season is coming up. Dave Cassidy is about a $20 CD. This Deathgasm Blu-ray. These are like 25 bucks. I got these 2 Ozzies. This is Ozzy, the interview. It's actually passed out on stage. I just want, oh, okay, so that's a quote from it. I'll definitely look at young Ozzy there. Younger Ozzy. So this CD contains no music. So it's just a verbal interview. And then this is Ozzy Miss Say. Just Say. Ozzy. Both of them are right. I think this one is a little more than 20. This one is a little less than 20. So this will be one of those few instances where I will put the two together. Most likely. And this is a Grateful Dead called For the Faithful. So I got it. I opened it up. And I see, hey, it is Grateful Dead. But this does not match up to what's on the artwork. So I pull this up, and it's original master recording high fidelity cassette. So chances are this is a Type 4 cassette, 70 microsecond. And this lettering down here is way too small for me to see. MPSL. So this right here, this cassette is maybe like 15 bucks. This cassette is like 50 bucks. Just because it's the original master recording on tape. So there's not many of these out there. So I will I'll list it like this, with the tape outside of it, and it'll be in the actual listing description that I know the artwork does not match up the tape. You are getting what's in the picture, the tape, and it is very clean, right? It doesn't have any mold or mildew. And then the other thing, so I really couldn't see them here. Okay, so I got 3 of these here, and these are LED emergency battery packs, EB, so Echo Bravo P, what P even stands for, Potato, Lima, Echo, Delta 14 Whiskey. And so that's what these are. And they've had them since March of last year. I went up and I said to the cashier, I was like, hey, I'll take these 3 since they've been here for a year and a half. I'll take these 3 for 50 bucks. She goes, 20% off, doesn't matter how long it's been here. manager comes walking out, which I talked to him a couple times. I bought some actual Eaton. I want to say they were Eaton circuit breakers, and there were like 4 different kinds, and I probably spent $250 because I was getting them at $5 a piece, and these circuit breakers were anywhere from $50 to $70 eBay price. And my brother is a state electrician, right? So I sent him a message like, "Oh yeah, you got a heck of a deal on those." And I sold a couple off, and I just decided to just put it all on one lot. And he sent a message, I don't know, like a couple weeks later. He's like, "Hey, you still have those?" He's like, "Yeah." He goes, "You're probably better off texting back and forth. Because you're probably just putting them off all into one lot, kind of save yourself some money. Because regardless, that's whatever you put them at, it's going to be a pretty ridiculous deal." And I should have the in my sales history. I want to say it's sometime last year, maybe beginning of last year, and I'll type that in and kind of see if that comes up. But yeah, I sold quite a few of those circuit breakers. So I talked to the manager as I came in. It's been here for a year and a half. I'll give you $50 for all 3. He's like, "Yeah, a year and a half. Take them." And just for that, so we have $50 in the 2 books, and then I rounded up because it gave me a heck of a deal. So there's that. So that was $56. So you even put $56 for these, and each of these, I mean, these are all brand new, factory sealed. There's no easy lifting on any of the tape. They don't open up any other way. I mean, you could, but I didn't see any other tampering on them. They're $150 new pretty consistently. 135 to a little over 150, 155. So I will put all of these together for maybe that 450, just a tad under. And even if I get 400 for them, $50 and a 400 after the fees, and this should be no more than 10%. So that's 40, 50, 90, and probably 20 to ship is 110. So that's $290. It's pretty good little sale right there. And these, they shouldn't take long. All right. And then the savers, since, the pricing is all way different, all these different discounts and stuff that are in here, it was still 3, 8, 10, and then the books for another 10, another 20, another $25. So 70, 80 for however, whatever. I'm not going to do all the math, but these battery backups will do it. So there's that. I got back shortly after this checkout time on this one here at 3 o'clock. So, I was back at probably 3:15. Sometimes I want to hurry up and make a video, but since it's cooler now, it really doesn't matter. I can keep the windows open. I can keep the blinds open. During the day, when it was really hot, when you have to keep the curtains closed and blinds closed and everything closed, and it gets so dull and pasty, like the coloring from the videos, like this is all dark. I'm darker. It's because I don't have that light coming in. All right, so a little more ramblings than usual on this one, but it wasn't that bad of a sourcing day for just going down the road and coming back. All right, so and for any of the new subscribers, like 4 or 5 new ones, that's awesome. Appreciate it. Keep on coming. Have any questions? Have any comments? Leave them down below. I'll try my best and go from there. So like what you heard, like what you saw, like what you learned, thumb me going up, comment down below, subscribe, share. Everything helps me, which all that helps you, so we could all help other people learn about selling physical media on eBay. All right. Appreciate it. Thank you.